on.
In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to use the snipping tool. The snipping tool is important because it allows us to pull information from the screen that we might choose to use later in a very simplistic manner that does not manipulate the screen itself. This can be especially helpful if you have a piece of information from the screen that you'd like to save as an image to import into a Google document, a Microsoft Word document, a Schoology page, or an email. For example, if I see a piece of information that I'd like to save and give to my students later in a Schoology page, I might use the snipping tool. This is also especially helpful if I see an error come up on my screen and I'm not sure how to proceed. I could email that to my ITTS to get some more information about how to solve the problem. In this example, I have gone through Schoology and I'm in the middle of going through a course, and I have found some information regarding the acceptable use policy. I'm very interested in the last two paragraphs here, and I would like to save that information in a manner that will allow me to import it into a document that I'll be sharing with students and their families. I'm going to go to the Start menu, and you'll notice the snipping tool does not appear in the task screen, in the taskbar. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in SNIP for snip, and you'll notice that it appears in the menu here. I'm going to click on it and that will open it. I'm going to click on New, and you'll notice the screen has grayed out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cursor, hold down the left mouse button, and drag until I've reached the portion that I'd like to save. At this point, I've got a portion of the screen snipped out that I can now copy, I can send as an email, I can edit using a pen or a highlighter, or, as in this case, I'm going to save it. And I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and I'm going to say AUP-student to remind myself that I'm going to put this image into the acceptable use policy document that I plan to use for students. And then, of course, I'm going to click Save. If I've snipped the wrong piece of information, I can click on New, and that closes the document and allows me to do this again. Since the snipping tool is used quite a bit, I prefer to have it pinned to my taskbar at the bottom of the screen. The way to do this is to go down to the Start menu again, type in the word snip so that it appears, and this time I'm going to right-click on it, and I'm going to click on Pin to Taskbar. And you'll notice now that it has appeared at the bottom of the screen, and I can now click on this to open the snipping tool. If you have any questions about how to use this, or you'd like more information, please feel free to reach out to your building's instructional technology training specialist, or ask a colleague. They may be familiar with it as well.